of your teams in news, stats, and wins. This is SIBN Sports.
Yes, it is, y'all. This is SIBN Sports. This is your girl, Clara Celeste, back at the desk. Yo, I have been away for a minute. Lot going on. Busy. But y'all know we don't forget about you, and we know you don't forget about us. We thank you for all of your support, for sticking in there with us, for hanging in there with us, for continuing to support this sports show. Because listen, we don't know everything about all sports, and we don't proclaim to know that. But what we do is we just tell it to the level where people can relate, where you can participate and be a part of what's going on in sports. So, we try to bring it to you in a different way. We have all kind of things going on, and we talk about what's going on in sports. Well, there's several great stories I want to talk about. And one of them, I am your girl, Clara Celeste. Did I say that? I always have to introduce myself. This is your girls. Yes, yours truly, Clara Celeste, the sports fanatic. Okay, check this out. I'm a sucker for a great story. You guys know I love to see determination when it comes to sports because it says a lot about a person. And I was reading a story about Marcus Lamar, who is a former star for South Carolina. He actually was a running back for South Carolina. And he was injured. Every time you look at these stories, you see people at the height of their careers and, they're moving forward and they have possibilities and opportunities. And, an injury can be devastating. And he did have an ACL. That ACL is ridiculous. He had, let's check this out, anterior cruciate, lateral collateral, and posterior cruciate ligaments. Oh my God. That's his right knee, y'all. It's just so for y'all that don't understand all of that ligament talk. But that is major to have the damage, as you have heard so many that have been injured with ACL injuries that have come back to do great things. So I am just really glad to present this story to you because this young man is coming back from his injury. He has even surprised his surgeon. His surgeon is like, oh my God, I cannot believe how fast he is getting back on his feet. You see a picture of him in the water. He's running. He's got determination on his face. He's got that drive. And Coach, you talk about this all the time. The determination that it takes to be successful in life. Mm-hmm. And some of these young people really take that to heart.
That's what's up.
And I'm watching and reading this story, and I'm telling you, it's just very exciting to see that this young man is going to have an opportunity to recoup from his surgery and have an opportunity to get back on the field, because I'm sure that is what he is doing it for. So for all you young people out there that are listening to the show, we want you to know that determination is the key. If you want to go somewhere, man, just push hard. You know what I'm saying, Coach? You got to have that drive. You got to have that push. So you can make it happen if you want to, but you got to go for it, right, Coach?
Yeah, do it like Robin Robbins.
Yes, Robin Robertson. We know how Robin Roberts is. She has come back from bone marrow transplant, man. Huge. She had to have transplants from her sister, and she is now back on the show. They said 174 days, which is 5 months to the day. That's a strong woman right there.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Robin Roberts. Let me say Robin Roberts.
Got over breast cancer a couple of years ago. Was it breast cancer or was it something else?
She had cancer, but I'm not sure if it was breast cancer. But she did have cancer. And you know what's so funny? What caused her to get sick was the fact that she went through the chemo in the first cancer.
Right.
And it was a rare disease that comes from that. So that's really crazy. But, I'm so glad to see Robin Roberts back. You guys know her from the sports world back in the day. So really good to see her back on Good Morning America. Good morning, America. Love me some Robin Roberts. Shout out to her. Welcome back. So you can come back from anything if you really just put your heart into it. Another comeback kid that I want to talk about is none other than Tiger Woods. We know that Tiger Woods has been through the ringers. He's gone through a lot of stuff. Really, really exciting news on Tiger. First of all, he was the Farmers Insurance Open in Turning Pines 3 weeks ago. Yay! His only start on the PGA Tour this year. So congrats to him to win his first start of the PGA Tour. And guess what else? Our guy Tiger played golf with the president. He played with the president.
Wow.
Huge, right? So check this out. Tiger talking about the president. Wood said the president is quick on the golf course. He said playing with the president was pretty cool. Wood said he can certainly chip and putt. If he ever spent, after these 4 years, spent more time playing the game of golf, I'm sure he could get to where he's a pretty good stick.
Okay.
So that's Tiger talking about playing golf with the president. I'm sure that had to be pretty exciting. See, what people don't understand is that fans, stars can also get starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Playing with the president of the United States, that's not something just to look down on. That's huge.
Don't get no better than that.
Okay, how many people can say they played golf with the president of the United States? So they did win their tournament too. How about that? Pretty good, huh?
That's what's up.
Go ahead on Tiger Woods and the president. And so coming up this week, they are playing in Arizona. Now check this out, y'all. The game was delayed so far in Arizona. It's been delayed because guess what? Arizona has had their worst snowstorm since, oh my God, forever. So the golf game that is supposed to be played is having to be delayed because of the snow.
Wow.
And they actually showed pictures of how the grass was so green, and then they showed it with a little snow and then a little snow and then a little, you know what I'm saying? And they showed you how the snow just began to build up on the course. So we don't know how long it's going to be delayed, but right now the game is delayed. Tiger Woods and McIlroy, number 1 and number 2 seed, are going to be playing. Now, McIlroy is actually number 1 right now, and Tiger Woods is number 2, playing against each other. Those guys have really become pretty close. So I'm going to be watching that this week to see what happens with the PGA Tour and with this game in Arizona with Tiger and McIlroy playing in that. So that should be pretty exciting. I can't wait to watch. What do you think about that? That's going to be good, huh?
It's going to be some good golf.
I know people be looking at me like I'm crazy when I say I watch golf, but I love me some golf.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. You remember when I started watching golf years and years ago, you was looking at me like I was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew it brought me to the sports desk doing sports, but hey,
It is what it is.
when you like sports, you like sports. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Coach, you keep giving me these one-liners. It is what it is. Yeah,
it is.
that's what's up.
Trying to give you some golf hit effects.
Oh, you give, see, now that's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. Y'all hear it?
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Let's
I
move
like
on.
that. Moving on. Thank you for the class.
Hole in one.
Y'all know we like to have fun on this sports show. Hey, check this out, y'all. A lot of talk going on in the NFL right now. I know we just had Super Bowl 47. It was huge. It was big. It was Beyonce. It was Kelly Rowland. It was Michelle, doing it on the stage, doing it big. It was Ray Lewis, his last game of his career because he did retire after that game. But there's a lot to be discussed in the NFL, and a lot of it centers around quarterbacks, Coach. So we know that coaches, quarterbacks are going to be huge this year. There was a lot of talk about what was going to happen with Michael Vick. You know that Andy Reid is now with the Kansas City Chiefs, who had a really, really, really horrible year. But he is actually the coach over there now. And so he was looking at possibly picking up Foles in a trade. Well, the new coach, Chip Kelly, over at the Eagles said, no, what we're doing is we're going to have a competition. It's going to be an open competition between Vic and Foles for starter.
Oh, my God.
I know. So there's no guarantee at this point that Vic is going to be the starter for the Philadelphia Eagles at this point. And he did sign a new contract, so it was what you call a restructured contract that Michael Vick signed with the Eagles. What do you think about that, and what position does that put him in?
I just think it's unnecessary pressure, unnecessary games. Let's move on with the game, people. It's Stop playing games.
That's the coach, y'all. That's how he talk. Coach talk. Coach
what's
talk.
The point? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the problem
to
with the
not
Eagles,
not choose a starter at this point.
The problem with the Eagles was not in the quarterback.
Right.
The quarterback had no protection.
Yeah.
It's in the line.
Okay,
I don't know a whole lot about football, but it's in the line.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about defense. I'm talking about the offensive line.
The offensive line protecting the quarterback.
Thank you.
And Nick, that's why he had the concussions. That's why he remained injured, ribs, all kind of crap going on with that dude. He wasn't hurting himself.
I don't even want to. The Eagles is not our thoughts today. Moving on.
Okay, so moving on from that story. So we'll see what happens with Michael Vick and Foles in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. So then you have other quarterbacks. For example, Carson Palmer over in Oakland, $13 million tied up with him right there here at this point. So I'm sure Oakland would like to take that money and put it elsewhere. You have Kevin Cobb in Arizona. I mean, come on now. I mean, you go from starting the season at 4-0 and then winning the last 12 games.
I have no comment.
I know, $11.5 million tied up. That's definitely money well spent. And then you have like a kind of like a weird situation with the Alex Smith and San Francisco situation because they decided to go with Kaepernick instead of Alex Smith. But I don't think that Alex Smith would have a problem getting a first string job as a quarterback for some team.
I don't think he would either.
I don't think he's going to have a problem at all.
He got them where they need to be until Kaepernick took over, so that's all that matters.
This is true, though. And I mean, people look at that story and they so quickly forget that Alex Smith was the guy that made it happen prior to the concussion. So, then they even said that they were going to keep him as the starter, and then the very next week they didn't play him. So,
well, when you're injured in the NFL, you're considered a liability if the season is on the line, and everybody's singing Kaepernick's praises right now, or were then anyway.
Right.
So then they have to come back to the reality of the quarterback that was our starter.
Right. But know what's going to be interesting, though, is when the season picks back up and they have to revisit this whole situation, where will Kaepernick be? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm just saying. I mean, the injury again, when the season's on the line, close to the postseason, nobody's thinking about anybody who's injured. Man, we're trying to win the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when reality hits back, here we are now faced back with the reality that our first string is injured. What are we going to do? Mm-hmm. And we know that Kaepernick is going to be the first string quarterback. We know that. Yeah. We know that. The hype has been built. Yeah. We can't punch put a hole in the balloon
you really just make your whole decision for your team on hype.
Well, some people have that as their. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
I'm just saying too. Hype. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of interesting.
And you know what? That's what Atlanta lacked. If Atlanta would have had a little bit more hype, they had the skill. They might have lacked a little bit of experience, but they had the skill. We would have had a little bit more hype. Talked about I know we're not talking about the Falcons, but I'm just saying.
No, it's okay.
Hype has its place if it's in line with all the other ingredients that's necessary to win championships. Atlanta didn't have any hype. The stadium was too quiet sometimes when they were playing, no buzz in the news cycle, sports news cycle. So, I mean, hype does have its place. But in this case, Kaepernick will be starting because everybody thinks that this guy can win. But I just think he needs a little bit more experience.
That's going to be interesting, though, Coach. His second year to be in the position he's in. It'll be his third year when the season starts. So, it's going to be very interesting. I tell you.
They better hope that he doesn't disappoint.
Well, and see, when I made that comment, that's why I made it. Because that's usually what happens. Yeah. That's usually what happens. So listen, guys, we're going to finish up talking about this. I got a couple of other quarterbacks I want to talk about, a couple of other things going on in NFL with trades possible, and what's going to happen. What is the new season, the new team's going to look like? You know what? This is your girl. Yes, none other than yours truly, Clara Salette on the Sports Stats on SIBN Television and Radio.
You're listening to SIBN Radio. We'll be right back in a moment. You're listening to SIBN Radio. We'll be right back in a moment. Now is the time to have your business online with the Select USA TV iBroadcasting Network. That's right, SIBN or Select USA TV will produce your video on the spot. Picture business videos, on-location streaming videos, or on-location production videos. Dial 678-830-3118 or call the office at 404-910-5019 Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now is the time to have your business online with SIBN. The Select USA TV iBroadcasting Network now offers picture videos, on-location streaming videos, and on-location production videos for your event cause, brand, or mission. Call today, 678-830-3118 or 404-910-5019.
Right, but a talking gecko, why?
I'll tell you why. Because people trust advertising icons. Some bloke tells you to go to geico.com and you're like, really? Just who might you be? But a gecko, he can be trusted. I ask if you want to save hundreds on car insurance, and you're like, yes, thank you. Mind babysitting my kids? And I'm like, of course I'll sit with the kids. You're like a brother to me.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's 2:30 in the morning, and your mom just woke me up because she had her very first craving, and so we came to Burger King so she could get a Whopper.
So good.
Look at
Burger King is celebrating 55 years of the Whopper sandwich and inviting you to share your best Whopper moments.
Thanks for waking me up.
Thanks for buying me a Burger King.
Video production on the spot, picture videos, on-location streaming videos, and on-location event-based production videos. 404-910-5019. 404-910-5019.
Yeah, y'all. This is your girl, Clara Celeste, back at the sports desk. Listen, we want you, as we went to break, we were talking about the quarterback situation in Vic and all that stuff. Listen, what I want you to do is go to the fan page, SIBN Sports fan page on Facebook. Find us, okay? Because I want you to tell us what you think. I really want to hear from you on this quarterback situation with Vic and Foles. I know, on and on, but I would like to know what you think about the story, and just tell me what you think should happen,
and whether or not it's a distraction.
Right. And also, I want you to also talk about the other situation we were just talking about. Coach, remind me which one we were talking about when we went to break?
Kaepernick?
Alex Smith, Kaepernick.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I mean, do you go with Kaepernick?
Of
do
course.
y'all think he was that good that he deserved this? I mean,
We have to go here again.
is there too much hype on Kaepernick? I just want to know. Seriously, I'd like to hear from the fans to know, because we sit here and give our thoughts on things, but I want to know what you're thinking, because I know a lot of times when I'm doing the sports show, I feel like people are talking back at me, and I'd like to hear it and see it. So could you please write down what you think about it? Even if you disagree, it's okay. We agree to disagree. I mean, that's this world we live in. I'm okay with that.
In fact, if you would like to comment on the sports show live, what you can do is, well, of course, you have to know the schedule. Every Thursday, 12 o'clock. But if you would like to call and give your comments prior to the show to be played on the show, you can dial 415-96-radio. And we will record your response for future shows upcoming.
Say that number one more time, Coach.
The area code is 415-96-radio. 415-96-radio. That's the number to call if you would like to start commenting on any stories on SIBN Radio. Specifically, you have to say, I would like to comment on X, Y, and Z regarding the Sportscast with Clara Select.
Right.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, y'all. So call us. We want to start hearing from you. We want to start getting feedback from you. And we want you to be a part of the show. This is not just about us. This is about you as well. This is your people station, your fan station. This is all about, now I ain't trying to be like V103. Don't go there. I'm just saying.
Lifestyle improvement station.
Lifestyle improvement station, baby. This is SIBN Radio. So check this out. As we were talking about quarterbacks, the last one I wanted to talk about was Ryan Fitzpatrick over at Buffalo. $7.45 million up for grabs. So listen, I already see big issues with all four of these quarterbacks. Again, Carson Palmer of Oakland, Kevin Cobb of Arizona, which we know that's definitely going to happen, Alex Smith of San Francisco, and Ryan Fitzpatrick of Buffalo. So this money is going to loose them to be able to, get some good talent to see if they can turn their teams around. Now, the 49ers, we know, is not doing it for that reason. They're doing it for a different reason. But either way, the other one was that I want to talk about, but on another note, is Flacco of the Baltimore Ravens. As we know, his contract is ending, but it will not be up. His contract has expired, but wouldn't you like to be Flacco right about now?
Yes.
After being the MVP, the winner of the Super Bowl, huge, right? First he's going to Disney, then he's going to sign a contract with the Baltimore Ravens for a whole lot of money.
That boy going to be stepping, okay? He going to be stepping. Hey!
For the love of the contract, baby. For the love of the contract. Y'all coaches off the chain. Hey.
Plenty of money makes plenty of things happen.
You better believe it. So Joe Flacco looking good for a great, awesome contract. But anytime you have a contract to the positive for one, it goes to the negative for another. So it'll be interesting to see who that affects for the team, as far as who may be now being looked at as a possible trade or not re-signing because of the contract that they're going to sign with Flacco. Because, you do have a budget and a limit and a cap on how much you can spend per season. So, you know what? People don't normally look at it like that, but
it's a shame how much they get paid.
It's a shame. Y'all coast this.
It's a shame.
Shame, man. Shame, It's a doggone shame.
Okay.
But, that's why, the determination and drive, I was talking about that young man earlier, is there because, the opportunity to make money is so great.
Yeah.
But, everybody's not going to make it.
Right.
And so many kids have their hopes and dreams into being a pro athlete. Sometimes you get a little concerned, but you're hoping that they have the right people in their lives that can direct them.
And it's a fast-moving pace,
Yeah, it's
heard
huge.
about that one kid. He was
the little young boy. We can't talk about him yet. That's basketball. We'll talk about him in a minute.
Okay.
Anyway, listen, Reggie Bush is the prize over in Miami, right? For the last 2 years, he has proven that he has led back and answered questions about his durability, touching the ball 521 times for 2,660 yards from scrimmage. And he only missed one game.
Wow.
So, kudos to Reggie Bush. His name is definitely out there. If he wants to go somewhere else and make him some money, he can definitely come to Atlanta.
Oh, my God.
Atlanta need to release some money to acquire Reggie Bush.
Somebody dialed 911.
You ain't lying, boy. Can you imagine if we had a good fullback like him in the background? Right behind Matt Ryan?
First responders. That's what Atlanta needs.
Atlanta needs it, So, man, cool. That would be great. So, that's it for football for now. We'll see. We'll continue to keep an eye on the league and see what's going on and what, a lot of talk about, the injuries And, a lot of talk about injuries and things. Before I go to basketball, though, let me talk about A-Rod. He is out of sight right now. The situation with A-Rod, and they're saying that he possibly purchased or, the rumor is out about him with the steroids and things like that. So he's kind of like on a hiatus. You don't see him. He's injured actually right now also, which is probably good for the Yankees.
Would he be a rubber band man? Huh? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Coach, you off the chain.
I'm just saying,
Well, I'm just saying too. I really don't know. Will he be the rubber band man? But a lot of talk about banned substances and things like that again in baseball. So with Alex Rodriguez being named in this recent scandal, possibly, the Yankees are none the more excited or probably very happy at this point that he is injured and that they can start spring season without so much attention. You know what I'm saying? Without the hype of the whole situation. So with him being injured and not in the game at this point, I would say that the Yankees are not that upset about the whole situation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as the time rolls on with the baseball, with the scandals that are going on with baseball right now, with A-Rod. Man, it's going to be interesting, huh, Coach?
Yeah.
Now, hey, handle it.
What?
Y'all ready for some NBA?
Oh.
Crank it up, Coach. See, producers be doing stuff.
He was
sleeping on them fingertips.
Okay, he was asleep. I was looking at this
Also, while he's doing that, check this out, y'all. I know you're probably saying, where's Matthew? Well, you guys know that Matthew is my fierce partner here in this whole thing. And yes, he is missed, but he is not forgotten. He is in the military, you guys, so he is on duty reserve right now doing some things away. We want to give a shout out to Matthew in his absence. Matthew Bugs, what's up, my homie? We miss you. And we can't wait to have him back on the set. But for now, we know that things have to continue on. NBA is exciting right now. Before I talk about actual sports, I want to talk about Rose of the Bulls. Now, everybody's looking at Derrick Rose, and they're saying, okay, he's injured. We know that. He also had an ACL tear ligament in his left knee. Man, this ACL be kicking some butt, don't it?
Okay.
Taking people out for a whole freaking season. But I was also, I don't want to be the bad guy in this whole situation, but I was looking at the fact that he does have a new child. And so I don't really think Rose is that excited about hurrying back at this point.
Okay.
And he did come out and practice a little bit with the team, but he did also say, he actually participated in 5-on-5 drill. He is still recovering. And he actually said that he is not in a hurry to return. He is not going to rush himself. And he is hoping to return as soon as possible.
Injury? I wonder, was that his first major
Not
injury?
Sure. That'll be something interesting to do some research on to find out.
You guys know if that was his first major injury. I mean, because the ACL, that thing hurt. It hurt.
Yeah. I pulled my calf muscle the other day.
It hurt.
I pulled my calf muscle the other day. I don't know if you've ever pulled your calf muscle, but let me tell you something. If ACL feels anything like the calf muscle being pulled,
it hurt.
It got to be some pain. Okay? But check this out, y'all. Even without Rose, their starter at this point, the Bulls are playing some great basketball. I'm wondering, what is that saying? They're 31-22 in the Central, behind the Pacers, who are 33-21. They're 31-22 at this point. So I'm looking at that and I'm saying, right? But the Bulls are standing behind him, and they said they're going to give him time to heal, and when he's ready, he can return. So we'll see what happens. What? Don't you love it when I say we're going to see what happens? But he's definitely happy also that this is giving him more time to spend with his brand new, beautiful baby boy. Okay? So ain't nobody mad at him. Now listen, y'all know we had All-Star Weekend. It was ridiculous. The East beat the West. I said it. The West. I'm sorry, I said the East beat the West. The West beat the East. I wanted the East to win. But the West put it down on the East 143 to 138. Now check this out, y'all. I'm sure you've heard the rivalry situation that Michael Jordan has stirred up between Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. And people were asking Mike Jordan, you know, between the two, at this point, who would you pick? And Mike Jordan went to the rings.
Oh, goodness.
Kobe has 5. LeBron has 1. I'll pick 5 any day. Jordan, you're too smart for that.
Oh, Lord.
Takes the team to win a ring. Just because Kobe Bryant has 5 does not make him the greatest. He had some great players around him when he won those rings.
Why do we have to keep having this conversation?
I.e. Shaq. Don't give it up for my Shaq if you don't want to, but Shaq played his game, okay, in his day. Now he's a commentator. Go Shaq. But check this out. LeBron took the high road, and I'm so proud of him. He's like, I have the utmost respect for him, and if that's what he thinks, then that's okay with me. Moving on. Thank you, LeBron. That's the bigger man. Kobe, gloating. Well, you know, Jordan said he would pick me over Kobe. Somebody rescue me. I can't take Kobe
Sound like he
Bryant.
did his bell wrong.
Hey, you know what they say? Let me ring the bell. Don't ring your own bell.
Okay.
Okay, Coach. I know y'all got to be out there laughing right along with me. This is some funny crowd. And so your boy Chris Paul won MVP.
Wow.
Congratulations to the young man, Chris Paul, for being the All-Star
That's what's up.
most valuable player for the West.
Yeah.
20 points and freaking 15 assists. That's ridiculous.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People don't understand how important assists are in a game, do they?
No, they don't. And then you know what? And that's the reason why you shouldn't be saying you are as great as Jordan, because Jordan's records and stats include not just shooting the ball, but building great team, camaraderie, assists, rebounds, and much more. So before y'all claim that you're the greatest,
right?
You better let
the numbers speak for you, because LeBron's numbers is sure not speaking for him right now. Holla!
Feel that funk right there.
Carmelo led the East with 26 points and 12 rebounds, but you know they wasn't really playing no defense.
Right.
But how about at the end of the game, all of a sudden, Kobe wants to play defense against LeBron like he's a matchup for LeBron. He blocked a couple of shots, and all of a sudden, he's the greatest.
You know what? He's a candidate for the Curtis Blow.
Everybody, if you got what it takes, because I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the
Thank you right now.
He is a candidate for a Curtis Blow.
All I gotta say is Kobe, block this, right?
Wait. Yeah, let's listen to this. These are the breaks, Kobe.
Break it up.
All y'all need to stop trying to match Jordan. It's gonna take you a minute.
Just play your game,
exactly.
man.
If you want to play it smart, look at LeBron. Keep it low key, win some championships, and keep building the stats.
That's it, honey. Oh, I like that, Coach. You said it better than I could have said that one.
That's the breaks, baby. That's the break. That's the break. Sorry. All right, back to the show.
Okay, so check this out, y'all. I talked about all of that good stuff. Now, check this out. Also, I wanted to talk about, now, I'm a little sad about one thing, though, y'all. Y'all going to have to help me with this. The slam dunk contest, can we have the pros back? I mean, nothing against the newcomers and everything, but the slam dunk contest ain't nothing without LeBron, D. Wade. You know what I'm saying?
It was on the sideline
just to
watching.
name a free, they over there clapping. You got Carmelo Anthony. I mean, come on, guys. That's real.
Victory's coming.
That's the real slam dunk. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when Magic and Jordan and all them guys was going in, AJ Green and AC Green. I mean, you talking about that's when it was real. The other thing is up-and-coming star Kenneth Farrad of the Denver Nuggets. That kid is 6 feet 8 inches tall, 228 pounds. He is definitely a rising star, and in the All-Star game, he was the MVP. He can play now.
Yes, sir.
He actually did a really, really awesome dunk, too. I actually thought he was going to be up at the top on the dunks. He came through the air. I'm trying to remember. He almost flew through the air, but he snooped the ball through his leg and took it up over his head and slammed it. It was I kind of liked it, but they didn't let him win. Rookie Terrence Ross of the Raptors beat the defending champion Jeremy Evans of the Utah Jazz. This was Jeremy's second appearance. This was rookie Terrence Ross' first appearance, and he took the overall win to win big over. And then it was so funny to watch the guys over cheering for different people and responding. You know how they respond to the dunks and stuff? LeBron and D. Wade kind of like, oh, man, did you see that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so Carmelo, when his boy James White of the New York Knicks was out there, and he did his thing. It was just really funny to watch them over on the sidelines watching the game.
When they should have been in the competition.
They should have been in the competition, man. I don't care what nobody said.
Maybe the ratings were satisfactory and they didn't need to take chances on injuries or something. Maybe that's
Rondo of the Celtics is injured right now. They said he's available, but he probably will not be traded. Yeah, they're going to wait on Rondo. He's a great leader for that team. The Celtics definitely want to hold on to Rondo. Now, listen, big game last night. Couple of big games this week that I want to talk about. One of them was the Rockets win over the Thunder. Now, you know that Jeremy Lin, also James Harden, that came from Oklahoma. James Harden plays for the Rockets now, right?
Right.
He is a starter as opposed to a sixth man, which he was in Oklahoma. That's why I tell everybody, stop judging people based on them making a decision that's going to be life-changing for them. Right. I'm happy for Harden. He's doing his doggone thing. The boy scored a career-high 46 points. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Remember when I said how important assists are? 1 steal, 1 block. I mean, all over the place this kid was. To beat the Thunder 122-119, he rallied in the fourth quarter to win, along with Jeremy Lin, who ended up with 29 points and 8 assists. They won big over the Thunder.
Wow.
It comes to they wanted it. The last 3 games that they played against the Thunder have defeated them. So that was a huge, huge game for Houston. They wanted it bad. Harden is doing his thing, leading his team in Houston. Tell you, it was just really, really great to see.
They worked that thing on out.
They worked it out, okay? Now, Coach, are we taking a break or you just going to keep on rocking it out? What's going on?
Just the appropriate. It's going to be all right. I mean, they lost and they worked it out. They got a W. I mean, what? Is there a problem?
There's not a problem, Coach. You own it today.
Oh, okay.
So check this out, y'all.
I mean, come on, dude.
So check this out, y'all. I'm a little hoarse, man. What's going on with my voice here?
You sound like you're losing it.
Now, the other game I wanted to talk about was the Heat and the Hawks.
You gonna take a break, or you gonna do this to us now? What you gonna do?
We're gonna have to take a break because I have some breaking news.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So y'all hold on to your seats.
That is not right.
This is your girl, Clara Salette. I'll be right back at the news desk, okay?
My name is Marcus Salette, and welcome to your technology update. Today we want to talk a moment about how you can access the services of SIBN Television and Radio Network. For many of you, you may not know that we offer graphic designs. As you proceed online, pictures say what you often don't have time and room to say. Allow SIBN Television and Radio Networks to design the graphics, particularly banners, for websites such as Spreaker, Facebook fan pages, and beyond. SIBN Television and Radio Networks also offers audio production. For those of you that need lead-ins, lead-outs, bed music, and beyond. Perhaps you're also looking for consultation on how to start an internet project, such as a radio program, and beyond. Access SIBN Television and Radio Network's expertise in digital programming online. And lastly, keep in mind that SIBN Television and Radio offers video production services for your specialty needs as you continue to further your projects on the web. To take advantage of these services and so much more, contact us via our website, www.sibntelevision.com. Fill out a contact form and someone from the staff will return your call as promptly as possible. Or email us at globalcoverage@selectusatv.info. SIBN Television and Radio is powered by Select USA TV. Google the name Select USA TV, increasing your visibility online. You're listening to SIBN Radio. We'll be right back in a moment. Now is the time to have your business online with the Select USA TV iBroadcasting Network. That's right, SIBN or Select USA TV will produce your video on the spot. Picture business videos, on location streaming videos, or on location production videos. Dial 678-830-3118 or call the office at 404-910-5019 Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now is the time to have your business online with SIBN. The Select USA TV iBroadcasting Network now offers picture videos, on-location streaming videos, and on-location production videos for your event cause, brand, or mission. Call today, 678-830-3118 or 404-910-5019. Attention all artists of all genres, now you can be featured on Gas Global Artist Showcase on the CATL show, airing now on SIBN Radio. That's right, all artists now, all genres, wholesome and positive please, can be featured on Gas Global Artist Showcase. Global Artist Showcase on the CATL show, now airing on SIBN Radio. For more information, dial 404-910-5019. That's 404-910-5019. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. Or email us at globalcoverage@selectusatv.info.
All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Bring your girl back on some R. Kelly, y'all. Hey, this your girl Clara V, Sportscast. Y'all know we do it big on SIBN. You just never know what's gonna happen next. Hey, I just know it's somebody's birthday. Is it your birthday? Is it your anniversary? We want to shout out to you. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. Listen, y'all, the coach and I will celebrate 17 years this year. I was saying 18. The coach corrected me, y'all. You know how we get it messed up every now and then. Listen, the guys are not the only ones that mess it up. The girls do it too. But we'll be celebrating 17 years this year, June 29th. What do you think about that, coach?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. We've been holding it down for a long time, y'all. Check this out now. I told y'all I had some breaking news, correct? Well, the Heat beat up on the Hawks, 103-90. But the funny part is that the Hawks were actually winning. And in the fourth quarter, the Heat went on a rally 40-17 to beat the Hawks 103-90. So they won in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. Now, two things. This is the 8th straight win for them.
Wow.
8 straight for the Heat. So, you know, when they play the Bulls, I'm going to be right there in front of the TV watching it, okay?
Mm-hmm. And I predicted the Heat will win.
The Heat going to beat the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm telling you,
I'm doing a little bit better this year.
Michael Jordan can say what he want to say about LeBron, but LeBron is on a roll. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Mm-hmm. He had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. I left this for last. He had 11 assists, sir. Now.
Shame on yourself.
11 assists. See, what people don't understand, scoring is not the only thing that wins games. Being able to get people in position to score is also a part. Oh, did I just say that? Don't make me preach up in here.
Okay.
But along with that news about the Hawks and the Heat comes another story about Josh Smith. Mm-hmm. That may have been his last game as a Hawk.
Really?
So the news is out. Waiting on a flash to come. Haven't heard anything yet. But it may happen real soon.
Well, we won't be losing
that we will no
special.
longer have Josh Smith as a member.
And the question of the day is, will we be losing anything of significance in Atlanta?
And so, what do y'all think? I mean, come on, Hawks fans, all of you people out there that are Hawks fans.
If you on Twitter at Select USA TV, let us know.
At Select USA TV.
Yeah, just create a hashtag called My Response SIBN Sports. You know what I'm saying? If you're on Shoutcast Radio, whatever you do, you can hit Facebook or Twitter or whatever.
Right, wherever you're listening.
If you're on Spreaker, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you're listening at, hashtag My Response SIBN Sports.
Give them the website too, Coach. We need them to start going to our website. What is the website again?
We got two. www.sibn radio by Select USA TV. SIBN Radio by SALETTE USA TV. I mean, we need to know. I don't think that Atlanta's going to be missing anything when Josh leaves. I really don't.
Yeah. And some people are saying that. Some people are saying we need his strength, but other people are saying, you know, almost like
he brings hype.
I don't know if I should say this or not, but it's almost like a Dwight Howard situation in what's going on in the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know, you love to hate them kind of situation, you know?
Right.
So, but my whole thing is I just want to see what's going to happen with the Hawks, though. Where they headed? Where they going? Right now, they're 29-23. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're second in the Southeast, which is not too bad. But I'm just wondering. They're second behind the Heat, so I mean,
but that's
to
a
be
good
behind
thing.
the Heat,
that's a good
you know,
thing.
I mean.
But I'm just saying.
But you got the Wizards, the Magic, and the Bobcats, so it ain't like they have anybody to be ahead of.
Right.
I'm just saying. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you said it out loud. You're ranting.
But I'm just saying, I mean, what do you guys think about that? I wish my boy Matt was here. I'd love to hear his take on this one. We're definitely, you know what, Coach, I'd like to do? Get him on the phone this weekend. He will be available.
Okay.
Let's get him on the phone this weekend, and let's have a discussion with him.
Here's another thing.
That we can let the fans hear his voice again, because I know they miss him too.
If you want to be a co-host on Standby.
Yeah, do that.
If you want to be a co-host on Standby on SIBN Sports, and I'm talking about you know what you know, you're willing to do some research and your homework, have fun and all that. Hey, give us a call at the station. 415-96-radio. 415-96-radio. Give us a call. Leave us a message if we're not taking that's the hotline for the station. Leave us a message or go to SIBN Sports. What's the fan page again, Clara?
SIBNsports.fan page.
And leave us a message. You could be a guest host by phone.
Yes.
You could be a guest host via phone.
Yes.
All right. And when Matthew's not here, you all know Matthew's in the military and all that. So if you want to be a guest and you know what you're talking about, you want to have some fun, hey, let's go. Let's do it. Let's stir the pot.
Hit us up. 415-96 radio. I love that, Coach.
Yeah.
Coach, that was
415-96 radio.
That was creative for you to come up with that number 415-96 radio.
Right.
You just keep on innovating.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's make it happen. So people been wanting to call in. So now you're going to get your opportunities because the lines are going to be open. How you like that?
And the lines are going to be open probably starting next show.
Yeah.
We air. We're just going to officially say 12 o'clock Eastern time on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. But if you would like to call in the hotline to leave a recorded message or to have one of the producers take a recorded response, by all means, hit us up on Twitter, let us know, Facebook, let us know, Spreaker, let us know, iBroadcast TV, let us know, Spreecast, let us know. I mean, y'all can go iTunes listeners, let us know, Blog Talk Radio, let us know.
Where we at, Coach?
Okay.
Where we at?
Let us know what's happening.
The question is, where aren't we?
415-96 radio.
415-96 radio.
Yeah.
We need to do a drop on that, Coach, too.
Yeah, we will.
So check this out, y'all. The breakdown power rankings for NBA right now. Check this out. Coming in at number one, San Antonio Spurs.
Wow.
Tim Duncan is just, I've always liked Tim Duncan.
Still going at it.
Still doing it strong. That big guy can play some ball. He's still doing his doggone thing.
His life off the court matches his life on the court.
See, that's what people don't understand. That does matter, Coach. Mm-hmm. Because when you hear the name Tim Duncan, it's synonymous with excellence, man. Mm-hmm. I really love that. Thank you for saying that, Coach. Nobody can say it like the coach. You always bring it home. I like that. Anyway, I'm not just saying it because he's my husband. Y'all, stop that. I'm saying it because he really is the coach. He does his thing. Miami Heat is number 2. Coming in at number 3 is the Oklahoma Thunder. Then you got Los Angeles Clippers at number 4, the Grizzlies at 5, the Knicks at 6. I'm talking, y'all, this is the top 10, okay? I'm going to give you the top 10. Denver at 7, Indiana Pacers at 8, Brooklyn Nets at 9, and the Chicago Bulls are at number 10. Atlanta just missed the top 10. They're at number 11.
Just missed it. And
the Celtics are way down at number 14. Houston Rockets are down at number 15.
Get rid of that Celtics hat. I don't know why he's wearing that old Celtics hat.
Corey liked the Celtics. Okay. Corey is actually a good friend of ours out in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's a fan of the show. He's also a fan of just Select USA TV in general. He's been around a long time and know what we do and stuff. So Corey is always posting about basketball, and he was on last night talking about the Celtics. Come on, Celtics, we got to beat these Lakers. I crack up every time I see his postings, boy. He be going in on the freaking Lakers. He do not like the Lakers. He's just like me. But that's all right because, it is sports and we have to like what we have to like. Listen, y'all, it has been real. We're going to be keeping eyes on some games this week. Like I said, I'm going to be watching for the Heat and Bulls game. Also, the Hawks are going to be playing the Kings. Timberwolves are going to play the Thunder. That should be a great game. And then you have the Heat coming up against the 76ers. Let's see if the Heat can keep their win streak going and see if they can continue to win big. They are 8 straight, like I said. I think Mike Jordan has done exactly what Kobe needed him to do, and he has pushed Kobe to the edge. Let's make it happen. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Yahoo! So I'll be watching LeBron play, and I love Mike Jordan. I have always loved him. I think he's the greatest of all times, but I really don't think he should have made that comment. That's just me. What's your take on it, guys? What do y'all think?
Yeah,
I mean, don't choose. Yeah. In a position to be the person that he is, and to say that you choose because of how many rings somebody has, I don't know. But you know what? LeBron is not even in his prime yet. Okay.
He's not even in his prime yet, so he's just setting the stage. That's all. And listen, if he stays out of trouble, he keeps his mama in check. Okay, then
you did just.
No, what? What? I'm serious. I mean,
you don't know that about sports, coach.
No, I'm serious. I mean, if he keeps his mama in check.
But mom has not done anything since he messed around with she messed around with one of his teammates in Cleveland.
Sound like a rubber band situation, huh? Are you done?
I think you should do Michael Jackson Thriller.
I don't have that one. That's not in the database.
That's not in the database. Y'all, this has been real fun today. Thank you so much for all of your support. We appreciate you. Don't forget to check out our website at SIBN Radio by SaletUSATV.com. Salette is spelled SALETTE. SALETTE. Again, www.SIBNradio-by-SaletUSATV.com. SALETTE. Check out the website, y'all. We're doing big things. We don't just do radio sports show. We also have the Coach's Corner, as well as some other great shows. And we have some great lineups that are in the works.
The Keenan Lake Show. The Keenan Lake Show is coming very soon.
Now, who is Keenan Lake? Tell him
Keenan Lake's father played for the Globetrotters.
Yes, and he wrote a book.
Yeah, so we'll talk more about it.
And what's the name of his book?
My daddy taught me that.
My daddy taught me that. So that should be really, really interesting. He's going to have a show with us on Select USA TV, SIBN Radio.
And we got some other shows.
Another show coming up. Anyway, we got some great things happening. If you have some ideas or anything that you think that we could do differently, or you like something that we do, or you want to be a part of something that we do, you would like to intern with us, we are looking for some great interns to sit in with us and help support what we are doing here at SIBN Radio and Television. And I say television because we do both. We do
web
also
TV
web TV as well. Holla! All right. SIBN is doing a bid. Thank you, Coach, for everything today. You guys, thank you so much. Don't forget us also
Shame
on
you
the
didn't
fan
know your
page.
name, though.
SIBN Sports.fan page. We'll see you next time. This is your girl, Clara Salette, none other than yours truly, the sports fanatic on SIBN Sportscast.
Couldn't even spell your name. That's a shame.
SIBN Sports.
Interrupt this program to simply say thank you for your listenership here on SIBN Radio. We do not take what you're giving to us for granted. By all means, we invite you to be a part of our family in a deeper way. You can visit our websites, www.sibntelevision.com. You'll see a community page at the top there, and you can join free of charge with your email and share your thoughts, pictures, and so much more right there on the site. And for those of you that would like to listen more regularly to our block programming, you can visit www.sibnradio-by-SelectUSATV.com. We're now looking for interns for the SIBN networks, and there is no shortage of work that needs to be done. Simply email us your bio or resume to globalcoverage@selectusatv.info. New programming is always a consideration here at the networks, and we invite you to share your ideas, concepts, or vision As we move forward with a global multimedia platform, we expect great things. We now want to return you to your regularly scheduled program. And again, from our hearts to yours, thank you. You're listening to SIBN Radio on the Select USA TV iBroadcasting Network. You're listening to SIBN Radio.